When did a classroom exercise go way too far? Mr. Thornton walked in and told us to move our desks into a circle. Today we're doing something different, a social experiment. He handed each of us an envelope with a number inside. Don't show anyone. Numbers 1 through 5, you're the elite. Numbers 6 through 15, you're the middle. Numbers 16 through 25, you're the bottom. We opened our envelopes. I got 22, bottom. For the next hour, the elite make all the rules. The middle enforce them, the bottom follow them. Anyone who breaks a rule gets sent to the corner and loses participation points. It was supposed to teach us about class systems for our sociology unit. It was supposed to be educational. Within 5 minutes, the elite decided that the bottom couldn't speak unless spoken to. Within 10 minutes, they decided we couldn't sit in chairs. We had to sit on the floor. Some people laughed. Others looked uncomfortable. Mr. Thornton just watched and took notes. By minute 15, the elite were getting creative. Megan, who got number 3, announced that the bottom had to give the elite their phones. Just for the hour, she said. For safekeeping. I handed mine over. What else could I do? It was just a game. Trevor, number 1, decided the bottom had to do homework for the elite right now, during class. So there I was, sitting on the floor, solving calculus problems for someone else while they scrolled through my phone. The middle kids were the worst part. They weren't cruel like the elite, they were just compliant. They enforced every rule without question because they were terrified of becoming bottom themselves. When I tried to whisper something to another bottom kid, Jasmine from the middle shushed me and threatened to report me. Jasmine, my best friend since 3rd grade. She wouldn't even look me in the eye. Mr. Thornton kept taking notes. Fascinating group dynamics, he murmured. 30 minutes in, things escalated. The elite decided the bottom had to empty our pockets and backpacks for inspection, just to make sure you're not hiding anything. I watched them go through my stuff, laughing at my anxiety medication. What's this? Crazy pills? Trevor held up the bottle so everyone could see. My face went hot. Some people laughed. Most stayed silent. Nobody defended me. Mr. Thornton, I said, standing up, this isn't okay anymore. He looked at me over his glasses. You're breaking the rules. Go to the corner. I didn't move. This is cruel. You're letting them humiliate us. He smiled slightly. That's the point. Now you understand how systems of oppression work. No, I said. I don't think you understand what you're doing. I walked toward the door. If you leave, you fail the assignment. I turned around. Then I fail. I walked out. In the hallway, I sat against a locker and cried. Not because of the grade, because of Jasmine's face when she shushed me, because of how quickly everyone accepted their roles, because I realized that if I'd gotten number 3 instead of 22, I might have been just as cruel. The door opened. Devin came out, then Marcus, then 3 more bottom kids. We sat in the hallway together, saying nothing. Then something unexpected happened. 2 middle kids came out, then an elite. Within 10 minutes, half the class was in the hallway. The ones who stayed were the ones who'd enjoyed the power. Mr. Thornton finally came out. Well, this is interesting. He looked at us sitting there. You all failed the assignment. Good, Devin said. I'd rather fail than participate in that. Mr. Thornton's expression changed. He almost smiled, but it looked sad. Actually, you all passed. The real assignment wasn't about following the rules. It was about seeing who would resist an unjust system and at what cost. He sat down on the floor with us. In 1961, Stanley Milgram conducted experiments showing that ordinary people would inflict pain on strangers just because an authority figure told them to. I needed you to feel that pressure, to understand how easily we become complicit in cruelty. He pulled out a photo and showed it to us. A man in a military uniform. My grandfather followed orders in a war, orders that destroyed innocent lives. He spent the rest of his life asking himself why he didn't walk out, why he didn't refuse. His voice cracked. I teach this lesson every year because I need you to know that walking away is always an option, even when it costs you. We went back into the classroom. The kids who'd stayed looked uncomfortable. Trevor tried to apologize for the medication thing, but I just walked past him. The elite returned our phones and belongings without being asked. Nobody talked about class systems or sociology. We just sat in silence, processing what we'd done to each other in 45 minutes. Mr. Thornton ended class early. Write a reflection tonight, not about what you learned, about what you felt, about who you became when you had power or when you had none. Jasmine texted me that night. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that. I didn't respond for a long time. When I finally did, I wrote, I don't either, but now we both know what we're capable of. That's the lesson that actually stuck.